We are back for bathroom monologues. Tomorrow cannot come more quickly. It's been 84 years since the last season of Bridgerton. Some of you may not know, just ignore me, I'm getting ready to just nip out. And I need to put some eyebrows on, because like, if you look, eyebrow, and then it fades halfway through. I think I get that from my nan, bless her. So I'm just doing a little something. But yeah, tomorrow is season 3 of Bridgerton. And I am going to be hosting a little watch party for me and my husband when he gets home for work. And I'm going to do a little afternoon tea situation. I'm going to film some bits of me making stuff. I've got another mirror here that's a bit closer. I'm going to make some scones and stuff. What you might not know about me is I have recently started setting up my own business on Etsy. If you've seen that video and liked it and shared it, thank you for the support. Basically, it's called Get Together Packs. And it's where you and your friends, family, whatever, children's parties, it's where you get together and you host a certain theme. So on there at the moment I have a Regency themed one, so think Bridgerton, Jane Austen, that kind of thing. That is all like afternoon tea kind of stuff. And I also have an Arabian Nights one. I'm working on an Italian one, which the recipes in that one, I guess you could call them mini recipe party books, I don't know. They're PDFs that you download. I've tried not to make them too expensive. My brow's too dark. I need to sort these out, honestly. I used to get these wax strips from Superdrug that are just... They're like shaped, like arched. So you just stick them under and just... And it's done. But I need to sort it out. I'm only putting a bit of makeup on because I don't want to scare people when I go out. But yeah, so I'm going to be making scones, all different types of sandwiches. Now, hear me out, right? If you guys live in the Malden area, you know who Mrs. Salisbury is, the really famous tea shop there. And we went there the week after we got married in January. We had like a mini moon staycation situation because part 1 of our honeymoon is in June this year. We're popping to Bath. I've convinced him we're going to do a Bridgerton scenic walk thing. Turns out they might also be filming. But yeah, I was inspired by the sandwiches we had there. So we had a pesto, chicken, sun-dried tomato sandwich. I am not going to turn this into a full face of makeup. I'm just covering up a little bit. I tell myself that each time and then I end up putting more makeup on. But yeah, I was inspired by the sandwiches we had there. Curried egg mayo. I don't know if I've spoken about it on here before, but if you have ever had egg in a curry, it's actually really nice. Yeah, so we had curried egg mayo and it was really nice. So that's in the book and I'm making that. We're having sun-dried tomato, chicken and pesto sandwiches. Some cheese and mustard. Nick doesn't like ham, but I might pop to the butcher and just get a couple of slices for me. I'm going to make Nick some scones. We're going to have a little afternoon tea picnic situation because Nick gets home from work like usually around 4, sometimes earlier. Tomorrow's Thursday, so he usually finishes earlier. So we're going to have an afternoon tea. We're going to watch Bridgerton. Am I forcing him to? Yes. But you know when guys are like, oh, you're watching that. I don't want to watch that. What's going on? Oh, right. And then they end up sitting next to you and watching it. if you've seen some of my previous videos, I have religiously read the Bridgerton books, and I have reread and reread and reread book 4, which is Colin and Penelope's book, and I'm so ready for it, but I'm also not, because I know things are slightly different to obviously how they are in the book. So yeah, I'm probably going to film myself making the scones, because why not? Make sure I've got no creases. Pretend I know what I'm doing. I've only been on this earth nearly 29 years. Still can't do makeup. And I'll see you when I make some scones. They're actually easier than you think. And I have a little trick to make them easier to break. A good scone, and yes, it's scone like cone, not scone like gone, because it's like cone. So you put the S in front, scone. That's how I fix that argument. And now, the other argument, what goes first, the clotted cream or the jam? Logically, your clotted cream should be so thick that it has to go on first. So then you can, like, when you're using clotted cream, when you spread it, it should be hard to spread because it's so thick, which means you can just spoon the jam over. So logic-wise, whether you're from Devon or Cornwall, whichever way you do it, for me, logically, cream always goes first, because the clotted cream should be thick enough that you have to spread it, and then the jam can be spooned over. Just saying, that's how I do it, because it's a logic thing for me, not anything else. Because you put the jam first and then you try to spread the clotted cream, you can't spread the cream because it's dancing all over the jam. I'll show you what I mean when we have them tomorrow, but I'm probably going to bake them today and then warm them up tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for listening to my ramble, and I will see you guys later when I do some baking.